Today, I want to look at things on the spiritual level a little bit and do a little spiritual reading here for you all on Word of the Twist Tarot. If this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. Please hit the subscribe button for more tarot readings with me, Kev. All right, so the overall message is the seventh power. Anger is information because anger drives agendas. So when you can pay attention to somebody's anger and understand it, then you really can know what's going on. So don't look at it as a personal attack. Instead, embrace it to know how you should act around them, how you should move or navigate so you don't get caught up in their turmoil or their drama. It's okay to help, but you do not need to be the punching bag. So that's the first message we have from the universe, from the divine, is that anger is information, but don't get caught up in it, right? Don't get caught up in it. It's funny, there's three people in that car too, right? The one sees the two. The one, Mary, sees the two, can understand the issue. When you can really step back from that chaos and that drama, you can assess the situation to really communicate, to learn everything you need to do about a situation. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do a mini cross for this spiritual reading for this week. Okay. Right. And the overall theme for this reading, the overall situation is this. We had this last time too. Interesting, the Six of Candles. So this is the Six of Wands. If you want victory, you have to sometimes go within and pray and meditate in order to have the answer that you seek, in order to bring down the walls that are holding you back, right? So that anger, I can see that kind of too. The six is harmony as victory. If you want that, you have to again go within a little bit to really listen to your inner voice, to understand how to overcome that struggle. And sometimes that comes with prayer and meditation. But what could stop you from doing that? What could stop you? What could block you from actually doing that, from going within? And that would be the Empress. Is sometimes you rely too much on others to help you, right? Sometimes you rely on other people to really help you overcome that when really it's you. So prayer can be very personal and it's something that you need to do yourself, not always have to have somebody else do it with you. It's okay to talk to somebody, but you also got to go within without always having somebody else there for you. And so I see the three there and the nine. And when you can do that, you have a nine, you have abundance, and nothing can then hold you back, right? In order to move forward with your trials. Now, what can we release in order to help us out? Well, that's the Four of Pentacles. Don't be greedy with what you have. Share with other people, right? So when you hold on too tight to something, then other people go without while you have plenty, and that's not what you want to do. Learn to let go a little bit more, and then you'll have better victory in your life. You'll have better stability and better foundations. You'll have things work out the way you want to do. You'll have more abundance when you learn to give back a little, right? And if you can do that, then you have your passions and dreams coming true, right? The 15, the one of the fourth, sorry, the 14, which is the five, which is you have freedom. You'll have pure freedom to pursue the things that you desire, to pursue the things you love, because you're not caught up in all this anger. You're not caught up in all this animosity because you learned how to overcome through prayer. You learned how to rely on yourself instead of others nurturing you. You don't need that, right? You do not need that in your life. And what could be some of the goals you want out of this is to always have enough to where you're not struggling. Always have enough to where you can help other people, where you can really give back and nurture those around you, right? That's what you want out of this. But and what could be some of the things that's driving this? What could be driving all of this, right? The Hermit. Is it you now realize you need to take some time for some inner reflection in order to know how to really deal with the chaos around you, deal with the people around you. So rather than always being on the attack and buying into the anger or, you know, being selfish and not sharing or, not really looking at your passion, your desires, and being that good leader to move forward, you need to go within in order to come without. All right. That's what you need to do. So that is the reading I have for you for this week. A little spiritual reading here. And let me pull one more dice. We have a 7. That's interesting. So how we get there too, I'm sorry if I'm rambling a little bit because my mind's all over the place with these cards. You have to make good, wise decisions. You're 2, right? Remember, anger is information. So by listening, you have a 5 of either struggle, anger, or freedom, walking away from it. That's something you need to do, and you do it by a 7 of assessing. Anyway, if you enjoyed this little quick reading, please drop some comments. I want to know about it. I want to know what you thought about it. If you like it, subscribe if you're not a subscriber, or give it a like by hitting that like button. And until next time, I want to see each of you in the next reading. All right. Bye, everyone.